Ah, Smart Water. Pure, crisp taste.
That's really good water.
It's the kind of water that says, I have my life together.
I do feel more sophisticated.
Smart Water. For those with a taste for taste. Grab yours today.
Today on CityCast Denver. The summer heat won't keep us from enjoying all this month has to offer. From plotting out bird-watching spots and planning poolside shenanigans to a killer place to grab an ice-cold chai, we've rounded up the best things to do, see, drink, and experience this August in and around the Mile High City. Oh, and stay tuned to hear my interview with our sponsor, MultiPass, a great local ticketing platform elevating independent events across the city. Today is Thursday, July 31st. I'm Bree Davies, and here's what Denver's talking about. Producer Olivia Jewel Love, hello.
Hey, Bree.
And newsletter editor Adrian Gonzalez, hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. So this is our monthly guide to the best of Denver in August, presented by MultiPass, this cool new event ticketing platform based right here in Denver. As usual, we have several categories. We'll have our two usuals, something to do or experience, something to eat or drink. And then our theme for August is something to squeeze the last drops of summer. Let's start with something to do or experience. Adrian, what have you got?
Oh, I've got an old classic one. Full disclosure, y'all know that I used to work at Denver Film, the wonderful organization that puts on Summer Scream at Lakeside. I feel like I spent all my summer wanting to go to Lakeside, and then I'm sweating all day, and the last thing I want to do is go anywhere at the end of the day. So this Summer Scream this year is August 21st from 6 to 11 p.m. And so basically what it is, it's an annual fundraiser for Denver Film, which is, as some of you know, a nonprofit. And they open the park to just adults only. It's just ticket holders. I believe tickets are $85 each, or you can get a 4-pack for $225, so save you a bit of money. But I mean, it's like a grown-up child's dream because they have food, snacks, music, booze, of course, all kinds of drinks. And then you can ride the rides as many times as you want, wherever you want. I've never gotten on a ride. I refuse to, but it's so great to be there late in the summer, late at night.
Wait, have you at least done the train or the merry-go-round? Like the low stakes?
Zero. Low stakes? I've met the owner, Rhoda. I don't think anything in there is low stakes. Shout out to Rhoda. But,
really quick, though. Full disclosure, Denver Film is an advertiser with the show, too. I just needed to put that in.
Yeah, that's right. I just learned that yesterday, but this was my pick. I used to love. I've only been once as a non-employee. It's fun even as a worker there. I used to cover, marketing and take photos and fun stuff. But it's such a good time. Plus, you're supporting this organization that puts on so much programming for movie nerds, from Film on the Rocks to sweet indie movies that us nerds like to watch at the C Film Center. All kinds of good film programming, and you get to just be with a bunch of adults. Jury's out on whether that's better with no kids or with kids. Some of those adults, after a couple drinks, start to act like kids. So
it is cool though, because they don't have booze the rest of the time. So I think that makes it kind of unique too. And I would just say, if you're a hot dog fan or you just like fair food, their food is cheap and delicious. Their funnel cakes are perfect. I have to say, you stole this one for me. This was going to be one of my picks because I was feeling so bad about having a bummer time there the other day, but I realized I didn't have a bummer time. I had high expectations, and I looked at my son, and he was having the time of his life. And I was like, remember this. It's beautiful. Also, I always bring this up. If you're an architecture person, if you love neon, beautiful. At dusk, especially after dark, gorgeous. And Adrian, I would implore you, take the after dark ride on the train. I promise. It's not scary.
I mean, it goes right by the lake. I'm like,
it goes 0.2 miles an hour.
Wear a life jacket.
Yeah, you can wear a life jacket. But the view from directly across the lake of the neon on the water is like heaven. It's gorgeous. Okay, Olivia, something to do or experience.
Yeah, so my pick is checking out this shop called Chroma Denver. It's a collective. They are moving early August. I think their new spot opens. Let's see. I think their new spot opens the 3rd of August. 2nd or 3rd of August. Right now, they're on North Broadway, like in 4th, so kind of over by the Wizard's Chest. They're moving like a block away, and it's like this collective of over 20 artists. They share a space with Cara Blooms, so it's like a spot you can put together a bouquet and stuff. It's just this really cool spot of a bunch of local artists that sell little knickknacks, lots of little
Your trinket,
cute handmade
trinket girlies.
Trinkets. Handmade jewelry, handmade art, stuff to make your own art. They had these really cool collage kits when I was there. Like if you need help striking inspiration, you could pick up one of these kits. And it was just a really cool spot. One of their things is they want to like lower the barrier of entry to like getting into retail for small artists and stuff. So this is kind of like the goal of their collective. And I love the spot. I went and got a really cute enamel pin for my purse the other day. And they're moving and they're opening a new shop that's a little bit bigger because like their current spot is very small. So just got to go give them some love in August in their new spot.
What's it called again?
It's called Chroma Denver. It's great. I loved it. Check it out. Support them. Support local artists. It was really cool.
Well, I'll close this out of this category with something to do or see. I'm just recommending any outdoor show. And I'm not talking about Red Rocks. I'm talking about lower stakes shows. Levitt has shows through September. I would recommend the All My Relations Festival, the Indigenous Artists Festival, or Fiesta Colorado that has a all-women mariachi band and folklorico dancers. Also, the last City Park Jazz of the season is this weekend. So if you haven't gone, I'd recommend the Botanic Gardens, but all their shows are sold out. So... But just like, I think it's something really beautiful. It's not unique to Colorado, but we do love the outdoors and we do love concerts. And the fact that we have so many options during the summer is really, really awesome. And also, Levitt still has a ton of free events. I think the two I recommended are free. They have a free calendar and then they have their full calendar. I know I talk about it every year, but I just feel like it's such a special thing. It's right in the city. You can bring your own food. It's great for multi-generational, if you want to bring your grandparents and your kids. It's just so awesome. But just also City Park Jazz, I think it's been going for over 35 years, maybe close to 40. If you haven't gone yet, now's the time. So any live show outside is my recommendation.
Yeah. And I just moved to Ruby Hill, and I got to go backstage before the season opened at Levitt Pavilion, and they redid some parts of it. And now right in front of the stage, they have like this concrete area where they're going to have seats. It's a little more comfortable. You do have to pay for those seats, but it's such a cool spot. I mean, you go show up for free, bring some snacks. It's fantastic.
I love it. Also, I'll give a shout out. I know a lot of the bartenders there are just lovely. So go get a drink from a nice bartender. Sit back. You can bring your own chairs. We bring, tons of blankets. It's just like, it's so easy. I think that's what people don't realize is it's like, it's not a big hassle. Just grab some friends. You don't have to necessarily plan ahead. It's something that sometimes we just do on the weekend. It doesn't even matter what show it is. We just go like, oh, what's happening at Levitt Pavilion? Let's go pop in and see how it is. So enjoy the weather after dark, which is what's great about it.
Parents of tweens, if you're familiar with far-off drop-offs...
Dad, stop, right here.
Or get DMs about what's for dinner, you may be experiencing tween milestones. For your son or daughter, these can start at age 9. HPV vaccination, a type of cancer prevention against certain HPV-related cancers, can start then too.
For most, HPV clears on its own. But for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers later in life.
Embrace this phase. Help protect them in the next.
Ask their doctor today about HPV vaccination. Brought to you by Merck.
Get lost in the acoustic brilliance of 3D audio that surrounds you. Feel the embrace of the massage seats that adapt to your every move. Experience the warmth of a vehicle that welcomes you as you approach. We could tell you what makes a Lincoln SUV so extraordinary, but don't take our word for it. Take it on a test drive at the Lincoln Summer Invitation with exclusive offers on now, only at your local Lincoln retailer.
Okay, our next category is something to eat or drink. Adrian? Wait, did you go first? No, okay, Olivia, you go.
Okay, sorry. Pompey is here, like purring into the mic
Hi,
real
Pompey. Good morning,
ASMR. Okay, go. My rec is Tablone coffee and Hearth Bakery in it. Specifically to get an iced chai and a brown butter chocolate chip cookie.
Ooh.
So I went here last weekend to the one on like 17th Avenue. After I was doing a little trinket hopping, little going around, looking at stuff. And I went in here. I'm sorry, they've got me with the glass jars. I love it. I think it's so fun.
Like glass jars as storage, or like they're selling cool glass jars?
You can get your drink in a glass jar instead of a plastic to-go cup.
Oh,
I love
like
it.
a
And you bring
mason
it back.
jar?
It's like their own jar. It's not quite a mason jar, but you pay a little extra and then you bring it back and you get a discount. And like, I love it. I think it's so cute. I know some people aren't on board with it. I love the jar thing. I'm a sucker. And I just had such a nice time there. I went and I actually ran into one of our listeners, Gabby, there, and she was so sweet to me, and like we just had a good conversation. And she also had like a vintage pop-up going on with her partner next door for Good Kid Collective, which was really fun. So they have some real cool stuff. I think they pop up around town. So it was just a really, like, their chai is so good. It's got such
spicy?
a unique blend of spices. Okay. Yeah, it's spicy, but not in a like too spicy for me way, which is like almost everything, but just like a really unique blend of spices that was so good and not just like a normal sweet chai. It was amazing. I loved it. And I got a shot of espresso in it too. And it was so good. And they were so nice and kind. And I freaking love the jar. I don't know. I'm such a sucker for that. I was like, yes!
Sorry, you said trinkets earlier. So like in my mind, I'm thinking about the store you were just at, but that is so cool. I mean, I think that we talk about this all the time, but like MacFam's special Tiger cups, like it's just those like little details that
attention to detail
that it makes for the atmosphere and stuff. Although
I went on such a crusade in college of like, I would never get a plastic cup for anything. Like I would bring a reusable cup with me everywhere. And like, I never would drink out of a plastic cup or use a straw. Like I was one of the, I didn't force it on anyone. Like I wasn't trying to evangelize, but like I literally carried that shit with me everywhere.
I love that.
So like seeing this just like brought a tear to my eye. I was like, oh my God, the future is here.
The future
we did it. We did it, Joe.
I'll back you up, Olivia. I think I'm too old to drink any fluid out of a boring cup. No boring cups. My water's in a cool cup. This is my
I'm like
cup.
Adrian aesthetic. Oh my God. Twins.
I have 75 ounces of water. Yeah, but I'm with you. I love getting a cool cup, a cool jar. And shout out to Gabby. Did you say that was her listener's name? Yeah, thanks for listening, Gabby.
She was great.
And you said she has a, what is her
her and
shop?
her partner were doing a vintage
cool.
pop-up called Good Kid Collective. I think it moves around, but when I was there, it was next door. They had a bunch of really cool stuff. So
awesome.
Check that out. They're on Instagram at Good Kid Collective. So really cool.
I also want to make a spice meter when you're talking about chai, an Olivia to Adrian spice meter.
Yeah.
Like, because I have a strange feeling that Adrian's tolerance in spice is much higher than yours. Only because I know
Adrian is like,
Olivia says mouthwash is spicy.
Yeah, Adrian is like mouthwash to me. It's spicy, girl. It's spicy. Makes my eyes water. I'm not cut out for this. I'm sorry.
Okay,
at least I'm honest.
That place is called
Tabloon Coffee. They have a couple locations, and they pair with Hearth Bakery, brown butter chocolate chip cookie. Fire.
Sounds amazing.
Fire.
I love it. I'll go. Mine's just a simple recommendation for. I mean, I know you can't call bars dive bars until they've like really been lived in, but I came across a bar that opened about a year and a half ago that like I just hadn't been in yet, and it's in the Old Barry space. It's called St. Mary Bar on South Broadway. UMS was happening. Everybody's looking for a place to duck out for a minute and chill. And my husband Greg like could not stop talking about this bar. He was like, it was just chill. You just walk in. It's dark. It's dank. It's like painted all black. They have black booths. It's got like sort of, I think someone's sort of altar at the back. There's like a beautiful setting. It's just like relaxed and chill and not pretentious and like looking for a drink before or after an event or like, again, wandering around South Broadway, popped in. I found out, I think some of the ladies are behind the Horseshoe Lounge. If you've ever been there, that place is like, was born a dive bar also. And it was just like it was what I was looking for, a chill it's what Broadway really what Broadway's really about. And Barry's that was there, I realized in reading about it, was there for 2 decades. And I still refer to it as the old Skylark, which it was before that. It's just a chill neighborhood bar and just no frills. Loved it. St. Mary Bar on South Broad.
What's it by?
It's like it's right across from Crossroads that used to be Buffalo Exchange and I think Fancy Matthew, because I'm trying to think what the other stores are, but it's like, where the Rainbow Crosswalk is on Broadway? It's right there. Mm-hmm. It's right there.
Nice.
So, it's just a little tucked away dive bar. It's lovely. Adrian, something to eat or drink?
Something to eat or drink. Well, I mean, Palisade Peaches. I have to go with peaches.
Good call.
It's that time. It felt a little early when I saw them at the farmer's market a couple weeks ago. I was like, something ain't right. You imported these from Georgia.
Imported?
Are these imported?
But I'm starting to get back into fruit. I think I had my little weird red meat, I'm a man type of thing. And I'm like, you know what? My body likes fruit. But anyway, one thing I really enjoyed, this was kind of an accident I discovered. I didn't discover it. This is very Christopher Columbus of me to say.
Yes, are you colonizing fruit right now?
Yeah, I'm colonizing fruit. People have been doing this, but I threw some peaches on the grill many years ago. And now it's one of my favorite. They're so good. That and pineapple. But one thing that I also like to do is turn those peaches, especially after you grill them, into simple syrup. Now, you can put that in sodas because we have a soda stream. And sometimes you want a little bit of flavor, but I don't want a Coke.
Yeah.
So you can put them in the sodas. You can make a killer peach margarita.
That sounds
awesome. And it's super easy. It takes 5 minutes. It's 2-to-1 ratio of water to granulated sugar. I think you could use brown sugar too. I've never done that. Ooh. And then 3 or 4 peaches in there. And then you strain it. You got syrup for a couple weeks. It's delicious.
Oh, that sounds... I actually saw a peach stand on oh my God, it was 8th and Corona the other day outside of a gas station. And I was it is that time. And then I went to King Soopers and they had Palisade peaches too. So you're right. It is prime time. And
that grilled peach with a scoop of ice cream on it.
Maybe some crumble. I like to do sugar and whipped cream. That's my favorite.
Hell yeah.
Layer it up.
Don't tell your dentist.
I know. Listen, I am sans dentist right now because I have not.
She's not
I have not committed to finding a new one, but.
Free agent. All right. I like it.
Okay. Our last category for August is something to squeeze the last drops of summer out of this season. Adrian, what do you got?
Yeah. I'm so nerdy. Birding. I love this. Just like I was saying earlier, I feel like I want to go do these things outside. I want to hike. I want to do all these things, but it's so dang hot. And August, hot. It's not quite the hottest month. I think July's the hottest month around Denver. But if you go out a little further than Denver, so if you get out, you can find some great birding spots, even during the peak hot season. I like to go to Bar Lake. It's maybe 30 minutes from Denver.
Okay.
So over by Brighton.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, there's a lot of grasslands. There's a little lake there. Every time I go, I see bald eagles over there. So grab yourself. You can find some cheap binoculars and just get out there. And you don't have to get super committed. You just go and check them out. Or you can get super nerdy. They have a lot of information there at the visitor center at Bar Lake State Park. It's so much fun. You get to see a lot of waterfowl, blue jays. Shout out to the blue jays. But one of the best places too, I haven't been in a while, but if you go up to Rocky Mountain National Park, obviously because it's so massive and there's a lot of different elevations, so you can get crazy. You could do a little simple hike. What's that lake that's over? Is it Bear Lake? It's a higher elevation lake. But you can find jays and warblers over there. Again, I keep putting off doing these things all summer. It's from June until August, and I'm okay. I need to get out there. So go birding, dude. Go check out some birds.
It sounds very relaxing and
What's your elusive bird you're looking for?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know that I have a specific one, but I love owls. I feel like owls I'd never catch, and you could definitely find those at Bar Lake State Park.
I like bird sounds too. When you are able to get out of the city and just actually listen to what's going on, it's kind of wild to listen to them communicate. It's cool.
Look, I'm chronically online, so this is a great getaway from my phone.
Yeah. Totally.
True.
Totally. Olivia, what about you? Something to get the last of summer out of this August.
Okay. Well, so I'm not telling you to break into an apartment pool, but
Wink, wink.
I'm simply suggesting that you most likely know someone who has an apartment pool or a neighborhood pool and would be more than happy to let you in. Or if you happen to roll up to one of these pools, a kind stranger would be more than happy to open the gate for you. That being said,
security's an illusion.
I'm gonna be honest.
You know?
I open the pool door for everyone. The other day I was in there and some kids climbed over the fence and I was like, you know what? I would open the door for you, but live your best life. But that's not the real recommendation. Okay. The real recommendation is to have a summer blowout picnic at said pool you end up at. Because it's the end of summer, pools are going to close. You're going to wish you had done this like once it starts getting cold and you just see the pool all covered up sitting there and you're like,
you know, nostalgia for me is swimming and then having a sandwich. I do just love a sandwich.
I have a list here of things that I'm going to bring to my picnic. So first I'm going to go to McGill's World of Ice Cream in Lakewood. And I'm going to get a pint of the Elk Tracks ice cream. Fire.
Sounds very Colorado.
Fire. I'm going to put it in my little cooler because I have one because I'm cool. And then I'm going to go get a sandwich from Snarf's and a bag of chips. And I'm going to shove the chips inside the sandwich because that's pool food, baby.
Ooh.
That's what you do at the pool. You eat a sandwich with chips inside it.
I can't say I've ever done that, but I'll have to try.
Oh, well, that's quintessential summer food, baby. Anyway, and then money is no object here, by the way, because we're having a big summer blowout. So like,
we're popping bottles it's like that.
Yes, because now we're going to Queen City and we're getting the matcha lemonade. So like, money is clearly no object.
So good.
It's fire. It is so good. So the matcha.
Can I bring peach margaritas?
Oh, yeah, bring the peach margs. So I'm getting a matcha lemonade from Queen City. And then I'm going to the dispensary and I'm splurging on the Dialed In gummies, my favorite brand of edibles that are like top shelf rosin small batch gummies. Taking all that to the pool with me. Getting a little
high quality gummies make all the difference. Don't go cheap.
No, you don't need to cheap out because money is no object today. We're having a fancy end of year pool party with all the best stuff at the pool that may or may not be yours, but everybody's going to welcome you there because look at all the snacks you brought.
I love this idea.
Just, have a great end of summer party, even if it's just with yourself. Yeah. Treat yourself.
I'd also say I recommend as an adult, get a large towel. I have Pendleton towels and they're like 3 times as big as a regular towel and it truly makes all the difference.
Yeah, I just got one. We went to New Mexico last month or a couple months ago. No, last month, and I got one giant black one. I felt honestly a little too cool being in New Mexico at a hot springs with
wrapped
a big black Pendleton towel. I was like, I'm that guy right
bougie,
now. Yeah, but I love it.
I thought I was cool with my 15-year-old Vera Bradley towel.
That's a good one.
I'm just saying, if you want to upgrade as an adult, don't be afraid to get a big ass towel.
Blanket-sized towel.
Yes.
You heard it here first. That's how you're going to take your pool party to the next level.
Swimming pool socialism. I'm into it.
Yeah, I love it. Mine's kind of similar, but a little different. It's more for the evening time. Mine is a recommendation is to grab takeout from your favorite restaurant that always has a wait. So mine obviously is Uncle. I love dining in. The service is amazing, but sometimes I don't want to wait an hour. So I get takeout. Also, by the way, if you haven't been to Uncle lately, they have a full sushi menu now, at least at the Wash Park location. They have chilled sesame noodles and they have salads and, of course, chilled tofu, which I could eat every day. So they have a lot of cold things is all I'm saying. It's you don't have to get ramen, but I would get sushi and chilled tofu from Uncle and then just pick a park to go sit at dusk and eat takeout and just watch the sunset. I'd recommend Inspiration Point or Confluence Park. Bear Creek Park, I think, is underrated too. Just enjoy our parks but really my recommendation is to get takeout from your favorite place that you don't want to wait and just enjoy the food. And that's how I'm going to enjoy my last drops of summer, which will probably still be hot through September, but we can pretend.
Yeah, but it's not emotionally summer. The kids are back in school. Yeah. The vibes are different. It's still 95 degrees. But...
True. Then you just get pissed off. You're like,
maybe bring a thermos of margarita if you're a drinker, like Adrian said. That might up the ante a little bit. I might probably stop and get a Slurpee because that's like my favorite drink of summer. But,
hailing an Uber home from Bear Creek Lake Park. I'm like, Uber, pick me up from the park. Thanks.
Dude, we're going to have such a great August.
We are.
These are such great recommendations.
Yeah, you guys came with some good stuff.
Always.
Well, there's always more where that came from. We have an events calendar in our newsletter that you can sign up for. Just go to denver.citycast.fm and sign up. And we have a whole list of things to do. This has been so fun, you guys. I loved this mix this time. Adrian and Olivia, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thank you all. Thanks for having me back.
Oh, and stay tuned because I have a conversation here coming up with more cool events with the CEO of Multipass, Andy Cameron. Hey, Bree here with Andy Cameron, CEO of Multipass, and we're talking about cool stuff to do in August. Hey, Andy.
Hey, Bree.
So let's talk about this beach-themed ska and reggae fest in Denver. What can people expect if they show up to Rude Awakening on August 23rd?
Yeah, so it's a ska and reggae festival, and like you mentioned, it's beach-themed, so people are encouraged to show up in beachwear, and it's hosted at a place called Seven Circle Music Collective. It's a really cool DIY kind of style space, and this is going to be a really fun, high-energy music event that really just leans into the summer vibe.
I love it. Also, shout out Seven Circle Music Collective. If you haven't been there, it's a really rad community-run space. And I'm an old Rude girl. I'm an old ska girl. So this sounds like a super fun party. The next event we're going to talk about is Psychic Soulmates, which are coming to Cirrus Social Club on August 7th. What is this about? What kind of magic are they bringing to this party?
Their act actually blends traditional stage magic with mentalism and what they call relationship-based mind reading. So it's got that intimate, mystical feel to it. It's kind of a mix between a magic show and a live psychic reading. And this is actually Cirrus Social Club's first ever magic show. And you may have heard about the Psychic Soulmates as they were actually featured on America's Got Talent. So it should be a pretty cool time.
And Cirrus Social Club is, I think that's like a cannabis club, right?
Exactly, yeah. So it's actually a members-based club located on Colfax and just recently opened up.
And it's a beautiful space. I have to say, we were just there like hanging out and enjoying it, but I can only imagine how cool this is for like an actual event. And also, it's kind of like Art Deco-y Great Gatsby themed on the inside. So I think seeing something like mentalism or some sort of psychic thing inside of here is like the perfect venue. I love it. Last event we're going to talk about. I love these guys. Good Night Denver. It's like the Tonight Show, but like on kind of a tight budget. Why is this a can't miss night out in Denver?
This one's really different. It includes stand-up, sketch comedy, interviews, audience games, and they even do like a monthly news recap. So it's kind of like a Tonight Show on a low budget. And it's tied into really what's happening in Denver as well. And it's all original material, really creative and community driven. I actually went to this one a few months ago and I was just blown away. It was, I was expecting a traditional comedy show, but it was really just, it was different. And it was very creative and I just had a really good time. And it's hosted at Dude IDK Studios. And I know CityCast has a great relationship with them. I absolutely love those people over there.
Love Dude IDK. Good Night Denver is hosted by comedian Miriam Moreno. She's hilarious. Also, one of their special guests for the show is Kate McLaughlin from Dyktopia. Also hilarious, a great lineup. I am so excited. What's really cool about Dude IDK is it's kind of intimate too. So like if you're there, you're one of the, you know what's up. This is a cool spot. Andy, thanks for being here. And again, if you want to check our show notes, and you can also go to multipass.com, you can learn more about all of these shows and everything else happening throughout the rest of August. Thanks again, Andy.
Thanks, Bree.
That's all for today here on CityCast Denver. If you enjoyed this show, why not take a minute to tell Gabby and the Good Kid Collective about us? Rate the show wherever you get your podcasts and subscribe to our morning newsletter and learn more about us at denver.citycast.fm. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Bye-bye. It's like we're not only shortening our attention spans, we're shortening the quality and length of music. So I was like, oh cool, I'm gonna check this artist out. And then I was like, this song sucks after the first 30 seconds.